Welcome to Tabletop Gaming's Spring Showcase. I'm here today with Ellie Dix to play her new game, Uranus.
Uranus!
Yes, which is it's Ellie's new game. It is a cooperative game of planetary survival, and it's a Euro flip and write. I think is kind of fair to say.
Sort of, but you're not. The things you're flipping aren't going to make any difference to the things that you're writing. So it's not really like a flip and write in a traditional sense. It's more of a network builder, a draw and erase network builder.
Oh, there we go. That's very good. We also have a very special guest today.
Very special.
I don't think I deserve such a title, but here I am.
This is Alfie. Hi.
This is Alfie.
So I suppose actually, Ellie and Alfie, you should just introduce yourselves, say what you do, who you are, and that sort of thing.
So I'm Ellie Dix. I run the Dark Imp, which is a board game publishing company, and I'm a game designer. And
well, I'm Alfie Dix. I'm obviously the son here. Testing, board design, game play testing, and so forth. Those other aspects.
And he definitely is a consultant on board game design.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Also do such, and I'm also a full-time student, so balancing that is a pain. But here we are.
It's very good, very good. And also, I think we've talked about Alfie before on the podcast. So Ellie was on our first relaunched podcast, and
that hasn't heard it.
Oh, whoops! Oh, okay, whoops! Oh.
Boy, now.
I don't like it.
We were just saying how good it was that as a family you guys can all get together and play things like Terraforming Mars. I was thinking on Mars. No. Terraforming Mars.
A lot of terraforming.
Alfie's obsessed with terraforming.
Yeah. So it's all very kind, and we were just and Alfie were just saying what a cool mum you've got.
Yeah.
So,
he always says. He's like, he up in the morning and says, "God, such a cool mum."
Very good. So I guess we should introduce Uranus, and maybe you could give us a brief overview of the kind of thing we're going to be doing when we get to our playthrough.
Great. Yes. So Uranus is as I said, a draw and erase network builder. It's a cooperative game. Each player has their own moon of Uranus. This is Uranus here. You put Uranus in the center of the table. And then you've got your own moon of Uranus, and you've got your own special race, your race that lives on your moon, and your race has special abilities and is also, has its own little character representing the race. So I'm playing the Jarls from Calliope, that's my moon, and they have a special ability of shooting. So the moons are under attack from asteroids, and I'm going to be able to shoot away some asteroids. Hopefully I'll get my space gun all fired up. We need to create networks on our moon that we're going to be able to use. We're going to be able to mine the resources from different areas on the moon and combine those resources together by creating the tunnels between the mines, and then we use them in different projects on our project board. We can create more infrastructure on our moon, we can develop technologies, we can upgrade things, and then ultimately what we're trying to do is we're trying to all escape to Uranus before the end of the game. That's, in a nutshell, that's what's happening.
Fabulous. I really liked it. It's a 3-player game. I've attempted to play it solo once, and I died horribly. That's probably why you can't play it solo.
When you play solo, because your special abilities are going to benefit the 2 people on either side of you. So this is a 3 to 6 player game. There's 6 different character boards, and you can benefit from the people directly on either side of you, your direct neighbours. If your direct neighbours die a horrible death, or indeed if they manage to get to Uranus, then you get your neighbours. But you only win if everybody wins. So I'm sure you can play solo with 1 player board, but you probably need to give yourself a few extra turns. You need to be kinder to yourself.
Definitely. I got to just for those interested in if they did want to try and play this solo, I got to very nearly getting everything I needed on the moon ready, but I was like 1 or 2 rocks short, and I just looked at the board and like, well, I'm blowing up next turn, so I guess it's over. Yes. So shall I? I'll swap my camera and I'll explain what my race does, and then we can probably start from there. And we all have to watch while I squint at a screen that's slightly too far away. And there we go. And we should be back.
Yeah.
That's right. I'm probably a little bit wonky.
That's better. That's better.
There we go. How about that? Lovely. Right. So we're playing 2 copies here, because obviously this is extremely socially distanced. So I'm the Ozymonds. Is that right?
You're the Osmish from Osmiand.
Oh, I'm sorry.
The names are deliberately ridiculous.
Very good.
Your special ability, Chris?
My special ability is basically that I'm cheating, and I've already got rocket technology, which is one of the things you need to develop if you're a spacefaring or space running race. If you're trying to escape your planet, you probably need a rocket to get somewhere. You guys will need to create your rockets, whereas I won't have to do that at all. I think other things might be slightly more expensive for me, but not much more.
Yeah, some things will be more expensive than people with special abilities that make them less expensive. So really, it's to do with people's special abilities making things less expensive rather than more. Alfie, what's yours?
I am the Falcafredi, or 3D.
The Falcalafried, obviously.
Obviously, I that was time if I wanted to. From the moon called Falcalafried. Yeah. There's just an I on the end. I didn't realise that.
Yeah.
Probably could have saved some time.
And your special ability?
My special ability. 1 resource, or moon rock in this case, to a neighbouring moon each turn. So you can use them in your network. So really selfless, as I am in real life.
Mm-hmm.
And 2 mines can produce double moon rocks each turn. So I can choose 2 of my mines and they'll produce double on my turn. So that's going to be really useful for getting resources to upgrade, build and learn things quicker.
Great.
Excellent. Shall we? I mean, I suppose, Ellie, you've probably had a few goes at teaching this, actually, so I suppose maybe I should just let you take over in terms of...
So what we need to do to start with is we each need a starting mines card, which will be drawn at random. So you can grab one of those, Chris.
Yeah.
And this tells us where our first mines are going to be. So as you may be able to see, the boards already have some mines that are There's 4 spots on the mines already, and I just like to make them a lot bigger because it's easier to do. And then on the starting mine, it gives you coordinates for 4 more and a 5th one if you happen to already have a mine there. So it uses a hex coordinate system. So this says 3 - 2 1 on mine. So we look along the red 3. And we come to the blue -2 and the point of intersection.
I've already got one.
You can use your spare one. If you've already got one in one of the spaces, you can use your spare one. So the third, in a hex coordinate system, the 3rd number always is just a checker. You only really need 2, but the 3rd one checks that you're in the right spot. So you're coming at it from different places. So 1 - 3. That's on my volcano, so I can't use that one. 0 0 0. Hang in the middle. -1 2.
You should have 8 after that.
You should have 8 after that, and then you have a free reign to pick 2 more of your choice.
And of course, we want them to kind of be useful for the starting of the game. So maybe putting some near the green sections if you don't have a lot in the greens might be useful because you will need them, or blues for tunnels and such. depending on what your boards are.
Yeah, so everybody's board looks slightly different. The resources, the colors of resources that you're going to need combined together. I don't know if you can see this very clearly on mine, but there's a little hash, a little slash between the two. So to build a tunnel, I either need 2 greens together in a network or 1 red on its own. Now, having reds is going to be quite useful to me, and I've only got 1. So I think I'm definitely going to put myself another one, maybe close to some other mines, so that I can connect that in the future. So I've chosen 1 more of mine, and I need another green because I've only got 1 green. I've got plenty of other things. So what about you? What do you choose?
I've got a lot of good blue spots, and my people really like blues for tunnels. They're valued quite highly.
That's good.
So I'm happy with that. I think we can get 1 more green and red because I haven't got any red spaces yet.
Yeah.
And I think they'll be useful. I'll need
Great.
them for rockets and such. So I'm going to put 1 of those around here with my what's this green one?
Excellent. Can I just could you just clarify the rule on if your coordinates hit a spot you already have? Do you get a bonus one?
Then you use the 5th. There's an extra.
Oh, of course.
Coordinate, which is the spare one, really. So you use that already. Pick one you've got.
There we go. That's perfect. Thank you very much. It was a good spot to hit as well. So.
These 6 the moons are completely different. The 6 different moons are completely different. We're playing with 3 different ones here. And so
combinations of there's so many combinations of each of the moons and then the player boards.
Exactly. And with the starting mines, it all kind of it's different every time, really. Okay.
There we go. Right, I've got my 10
jolly good
mines.
Now it's time to start playing. So what we need to do first of all is at the beginning of every turn, so it says on the asteroid track here, the turn phases, each turn we play simultaneously within the phases of a turn. So on the first turn, the first phase is that the asteroid track, the marker moves along the asteroid track. If it just goes onto a space with no explosion, nothing happens. So you can see along the track there are spots where there are explosions, and then something's going to happen. We're going to be attacked. But until then, our first attack is a few turns away. We're just going to get progressively closer to it.
Also, one of my favourite things about this is the destructive element. I think that's a really good mechanic to have in anything with a roll and write aspect of it, because you are doing things like creating and destroying on your board. It kind of means more. So I really like that, and also obviously the danger of having your entire mine wiped out. Can I ask, actually, are we using a nasty deck or are we using a friendly deck?
I've put all the cards in.
Okay, so completely.
Yeah, so you can choose the level of nastiness. There are cards to remove if you don't want the really horrible attacks, and there are cards to remove if you don't want it to be an easy game. So you could remove the easy things. These cards in between us are going to show the location and the extent of the attack. So these are the coordinate cards, and we can't look at these at the moment because we haven't got telescope technology. Obviously, we need telescope technology to see into space and see what the attacks are going to be. The coordinate card shows the coordinates of where the attack is going to be, and this attack is going to affect both of our moons. This attack is going to affect my moon and Chris's moon, and that attack is going to affect Alfie's moon and Chris's moon. And then the impact cards that look like this, that shows you the shape and the extent of the damage. So there are some that are quite small, like that's quite a nice one. And then there are bigger ones. That's one of the cards you can remove if you don't want a big attack. And that's one of the cards you can remove if you don't want little ones, if it's all a bit boring and easy for you. So we don't know what we've got coming, but it could be a big one. It could be a little one. Okay, but we're not having to worry about that quite yet. So yes, if we have telescope technology, then we're allowed to reveal these cards, which means that we'll know where the attacks are coming and we'll be able to do something about it. But right now we can't see them. So we have to make a choice whether we want to reveal telescope technology or not, whether we want to reveal telescope technology or not. So we have moved the asteroid marker, and now we get to mine our. We get to produce rocks in our mines. So all of the different mines produce the color of rock that it's on. So if you've got a mine on a blue bit, you produce a blue mine rock.
And you're going to take all 10 of them on top of each.
Yeah. So then you should have 10 little rocks. And then we transport. Now, I don't really do any transporting in turn 1 because we haven't got any tunnels.
Mm-hmm.
So in turn 1, it's very, very quick. We move through to the next stage, use and remove. Now in turn 1, the only thing you can use is the color that you have one. That you need more than one moon rock for everything except building tunnels, and each player has one color that they can build tunnels with. For me, that's red. So I'm going to remove my 2 red ones, and I'm going to leave the others on the board because I'm about to put them all back again. And when I've removed those 2 red ones, I'm going to mark the first 2 spaces on my tunnel.
Mine relates to blue, so I'm going to do the same, but with 3 blues.
Ooh, nice. 3
some
blues.
Nice ones. So I'm going to cross off 3 of the first on the tunnel track.
And now we've got.
Well, Chris has also got to do the same. I believe he's done it.
So now we've got some that we can use. So we've finished phase 3 because we've used everything we can, and now you can build stuff if you want to. So for me, I've got 2 tunnels that I could build, and I'm going to do that definitely. I'm going to build a tunnel between these 2.
Yeah, I can build 4 because I went a notch further, and they go up higher as you go on. So I'm going to build 4.
So the track is 2, 4, 7. You rub them off when you've used them. So there's quite a lot of drawing and rubbing off.
Yep, very satisfying.
Yeah. So you've got a little network on yours as well, have you?
Yeah, so what I've done is I've created, because I require 2 reds, or rather, it's very easy for me to use 2 reds to build mines to contribute that. I've created a small network that will let me start ticking up the mine.
Very nice. Okay, you done?
I've only built 1 because I have no idea what I'm doing.
Well, if you could decide quickly, you'll have to decide. Stuff with AP a little bit, so this is going to be really good for him because he's going to have to make decisions.
I don't like making decisions quickly.
Well, you're going to.
All right, I've done it.
Brilliant. So now that's the end of our first turn. So we move the asteroid marker 1 space, and then everything produces resources again.
Oh, I forgot. I have a special ability, don't I? I should have been helping you 2 already.
Yes.
I should have been helping.
Oh no, we forgot about Alfie's special ability, which would have been really helpful.
Really helpful.
So
I can also produce double on with my mines, which actually might mean I could buy some of the more expensive items on my list. So I'm going to start doing things like that.
Okay, good.
I'm going to produce double of this one.
So
yes, I'll produce 2 purples, and then I can also donate.
So if you put them on top of each other just for the moment, because then it shows that it's one mine producing it. When you've got mines connected in a network, it's fine to leave it as it is, but you might like to just pool the resources together, transport them to one space, because then it reminds you that you've got to use those things together. You are not allowed to use the mine rocks separately. So that are connected in a network. Okay, good. So we've done mine and transport.
Chris, you seem to have been struggling with your tunnels a bit there. So what I could do is I could donate you a blue as one of my special abilities. So you can.
Oh, that'd be fabulous.
Tunnels. Would that be useful?
That'd be great.
Can use blue for tunnel, yeah.
Yeah, he uses blue for tunnel. So I'll donate you one of those. Obviously, I can't.
That's great. Oh, thank you. Here it is. Oh, look, there it is. I'm actually just going to pop it on this other one. I'm going to pretend that you've dropped it off at that mine, which is maybe not how it really should work, but just for the purposes of this. Oh, great. Okay.
Okay. So then we can use what we've got.
Lovely. So I'm starting to work my way towards building my next mine, and I'm going to use 2 tunnels there, which is beautiful. Thank you.
Miner.
Yeah, that's a good point.
You're the miner, so you're going to get your mines quicker.
But where would I actually want to build this mine?
Okay, so I've taken everything off I can.
Me too.
So
Mhm.
now we've done phase 3, which is use and remove, and then we're going into phase 4, which is building anything you want to. And I'm not going to. I'm going to stay as I am.
I'm also going to stay as I am. I want to save up.
Well, that's interesting. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to recklessly continue to build things. I'm going to connect these 3 down here. Am I going to connect these 3 down there? How am I going to do that? Do I want to? Can I be bothered to do that? No, I can't bother to do that. I'm going to do this over here to connect these 2 purples, which is actually a long-term thing. There we go.
Oh, yeah.
We didn't do personal objective cards. Now you don't have to have personal objectives.
Yes.
Maybe for this game we don't really need them because it's just it's a secondary thing really. Because it's a cooperative game, but you can have a personal objective card that will give you, if you win, will give you an extra like a personal win.
The moral bit.
Yeah. Well. Okay, so we'll leave them for this game maybe.
It's also better if we don't have hidden information for recordings and such.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But they'll have no clue what we're doing.
Okay, so are we done with this? Have you finished your building?
I have. I've settled
Okay.
what I'm going for.
So now it's the next phase. Oops. And we're in 2 turns. We're going to have an attack, and we haven't seen anything. Like, is anybody thinking about working towards telescope technology?
Absolutely not. I think we should just pray.
Okay. I think it's a good idea. So I think I might try.
Well,
and
I
work.
could build telescope technology. Oh, it would take me 2 turns to even see, and we wouldn't even be able to respond to anything, would we?
No, not for this time. But don't forget, the attacks are going to get more closer together. I mean, I can do it if you want.
You can shoot anyway, can't you? You can shoot even if you're not sure what size it's going to be.
Shoot, but yes, you can shoot. So we've all got space guns, and mine is easier to shoot than to fire the others because I'm the shooter. So maybe I should get that fired up. But you're firing at cards that might actually not cause a problem for you.
They might be the ones that you would remove if you wanted.
Yeah. So I think it is a good idea to get telescope. But let's see. Right. Anyway, this turn now we're doing this again.
Right.
Okay. Right. So I'm going to use exactly the same again. Those 2 here.
I can double up resources, so I'm going to do the same
Those 2 here.
thing I did last time, and I'm going to use both of these to do all my mines. Then I'm going to use these 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Does anyone need a red, a purple, or a green resource? I have 1 spare.
Oh.
I would definitely take a green resource if there's one going.
Okay.
Donate you a green resource.
I could have done with a purple one.
Well, should have spoken up then.
That's 2 turns that you've given your extra to Chris. I'm noting this.
Got to get on it, you know. You never know.
Right. Okay. So is everybody done with the board?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
So now we'll use our resources.
So I can build 15 tunnels and 2 mines.
Wow, that's a lot.
Can you? Bloody hell.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Because he's got these extra resources.
Now I think mine's going to cascade pretty quickly, but I need to actually make sure.
Yeah, so you should be on telescope.
I should surely be throwing stuff at the moon, at Uranus. Sorry, no.
Throwing stuff at Uranus. Well, no, because Chris is the launcher, so he should be launching stuff to Uranus.
Yeah, so that's my only sort of group contribution, isn't it? Because we can all share the things I put on the moon. There has to be just space for everyone. Is that right?
You need to create as many mines as possible so you can keep giving people things.
And
quite
the conundrum.
Get telescope technology. That's what we need.
1,
7. Could have done with that. I could have done with that extra moon. Right. 2, 3.
If I plan this properly, I probably could get telescope next turn, but I think that would. Oh, with my tunnels, I can also use whenever I place a tunnel. Because I could also destroy one.
Don't forget that you can use 2 together. So if you've got If you just join these two blues together, then you'll have a network of two blues, and you can use the
I can use
extra
my
mine. You can use your
+1,
+1 for a third. So
Wow.
actually, you can get telescope technology in 2 turns. Right, I've now got 3 networks on my moon, which I'm quite pleased about.
I've built 2
Very good.
things, another mine, and then
I've
13 more
all
tunnels.
of them.
So I really like this bit of the design where you've got sort of the threat, sort of the threat of your engine getting too good, because each mine individually can only be used for one thing. So if you're overproducing in a massive mine, but you still only actually want to build one tunnel with it, that's not going to be very helpful for you. So I think that the idea of like managing your engine is really, really smart. That's one of my favorite bits.
And you also, to get everybody needs to get spaceship technology to complete the game, to send our people to Uranus. To Uranus! We need to get spaceship technology. And spaceship technology requires a lot in one big network. And then you need one tunnel to break up the network. So so the tunnels can be used to build or remove.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it becomes frustrating when you've got all those things together.
6.
Okay, you done?
Well, I need to build somehow 9 more tunnels.
Well, can you do it
no
quickly?
locations to build them.
Well, just work out. Just
do stuff.
do
sure.
stuff.
It's just
Connect that purple and that blue.
no, but I'm already using this blue. That's the issue.
Well, almost connect it then.
And then almost. I mean, I guess I could connect these.
Yeah, connect those.
Right.
Okay.
Do I have to use them?
You don't have to use all of them, but you have to remove them all, so you can't save any. Okay, hopefully this time I'm going to get a mine. Right, that's that one. Now we're back to phase 1.
Mm-hmm.
Next turn we're going to be attacked. Right, all of our mines produce resources.
There we go.
And anything in the same network can be transported into a group so that we remember they've got to be used together. They can't be used on their own. And you don't have to do that. And I realise it kind of adds a bit of a fiddly element to it. And you might feel that you don't need to do that. That's absolutely fine. But for me, it just helps. It helps when you're learning the game, I think. Okay, right. Now we have to use those things together.
So my special abilities, I'm going to start using those. I'm going to use one here. And one here. And I'm going to develop telescope technology.
Oh yes, already.
And that's speedy.
Brilliant. Now, immediately, if you've got telescope technology, we can reveal these and those to work out where we're going to get attacked. And Chris, we'll still have this one that we don't know what's going to happen.
Cool.
We also know the size of attack. Do we know both things?
Yes, you reveal both things.
Oh,
little one.
Oh no, there's a huge one on this side, Chris.
Can you see?
I can't quite see. You may have to just read out the coordinates for me.
Read out the coordinates.
It's -1, -3, 4. So red -1, blue -3, yellow 4.
Cool.
And it's huge. And it's, I don't know if you can see that, but it is thoroughly inconvenient for me.
Yeah, it's not a very good shape, is it?
No, it's not.
I'd say that's actually a bad shape.
Now, I have some bad news. On this side, we only got a little attack, but it is going to hit your green mine on your right-hand side.
That's only with me.
Oh, that's just with you.
Me.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, that hits here. That hits the blue mine.
That hits my mine. Oh, God, no.
Yeah, don't worry. I can fire the space gun and get rid of it.
Can you get rid of this one instead?
Yes.
Are you able to?
I'm just checking. I'm just checking the ability. Yes, I'm the shooter. I can normally, if you fire your space gun, you can only get ones either side of you that affect you. But because of my special ability, I can fire that away if you need me to.
Oh, I should have done this actually. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have done that, and then I get to use triples because I forget that I can use them of different reasons. That's clever. That was my.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. Are you able to shoot that?
Yes, I'm able to shoot that.
That would be wonderful.
So I fired up my space gun a couple of times, and because I've got the shooting ability, it's easier for me to do that than anyone else. It costs me less, and I can do it more quickly. So now we're on. If when Chris has finished his
There we go.
we're on to phase 4, are you?
Oh, have I skipped ahead?
No, it's fine.
It's fine. Don't worry.
So now I can fire the space gun. So we're going to get rid of that one, are we?
Yeah.
Right.
Get this one out of here.
Fire the space gun. Get rid of that. And we've still got an unknown attack that's going to attack us here, which could be awful. It could come on.
I forgot I could donate one, but I guess it's a bit late for that now, isn't it? Did anyone need a red or a purple?
I'll have a blue. Oh.
I've got a red or a purple.
Still haven't donated anything to me.
Well, I could donate a red, but you just won't be able to use it.
Oh yes, I can use the red. Yeah, go on.
Right.
Thank you.
All right.
Now, got some things to draw here. I've got a mine. What am I going to do?
I need more mines. That's what I need.
I think
Build anything.
I think I'm going to do another green there. That. And do that. Right, so I've built my mine. All done. Okay, done?
Absolutely. Yes.
Okay, now the attack's going to happen, right? So, with this card, Alfie, you're going to lose one of your mines because it's at
and I'm going to
-4/1, which is here. What happens is an area of your moon goes completely dark. So you can never use that again. And so Alfie, sadly, has lost a mine in this attack. And then there's the mystery attack.
Here we go. Here we go.
Chris, it's happening at 0.
Here we go. Right.
No, it's happening in my most densely populated area. Bang.
Yes, that's not very good, is it?
And oh god, it's a big one.
So where do we now? Because we can rotate these, can't we? We decide how they hit us.
Rotate it. Now you can choose which of these is going to be that coordinate. So it can be one end or the other.
Can you flip it as well, or just
yes, you can flip it. You can rotate it, reflect it, do whatever you want with it. And so I'm actually going to be able to put it kind of here, I think. So I'm going to lose a mine. I'm not happy about that.
Oh, you lost. No, unfortunate.
Yes.
So it is a banana of 5, isn't it?
It's a banana of 5, exactly.
Cool. Okay. I think this is actually gonna hit one of my mines, but I wasn't really using it, so I think it's okay.
Well, it's hit one of my important mines, see.
It's just gently cuddling my volcano.
Ah, yes. Now you definitely don't want the volcano to be hit.
Yeah, so it's just gone around the edge, so that's okay.
You.
Yes, if the volcano gets hit, what happens is that the areas around the volcano slowly get consumed once per turn by the volcano.
Yes, it's terrible. The lava spills across the whole.
I'm sort of hoping that happens to us just for demonstration purposes, because it didn't. Because in my solo game, I didn't manage to hit the volcano. So.
No. Well, it's good because the game ends relatively quickly if you hit the volcano. It's okay if you hit it near the end, but it's not okay. You actually get a free pass on attack 1. If your volcano's hit, you can bypass it. But after that, that's it. If you hit your volcano on turn 2, you're dead. The whole game's over. So that's why you need the telescope technology or some good shooting power. Right, so we've done our attack, and now we're going to.
We've also got to get new attack cards, and then we can reveal some of them, right?
You're right. Let's do that now. So.
Those all are. I just shot them there, but that's fine.
That's fine. Okay, so we can reveal these.
The middle one.
Oh no!
Oh, God, absolutely massive attack.
And another one here, another big one.
Actually,
no, we're not allowed to reveal that one.
Reveal those.
That's all right. I don't mind. Throwing that one away.
Get that one out the way. Take that one now.
Reveal. Okay, very unfortunately, I think this one's going to be very inconvenient because it's right in the middle of all of my buildings.
Yes. Well, I can try and get rid of that. 2 minus 1. Yeah, me too. It's bang on another thing. I need to get rid of this one.
This one's fine though.
Okay. Right. So now we're doing the next. Oh, I've lost that mine. That's annoying.
Which means those two are no longer connected either.
No, they're not connected anymore, which means I can't use them together, and I can't even. There's no way to blooming connect them now.
No. You'd have to connect it to the green.
I need another blue, probably. Right. Anyway, they're all in a network together. Okay. So we're going to use our resources now.
Yep.
I need telescope technology. I've got to
Are we
be
sure?
able to see that. Yeah, I'm sure. I need to be able to see it. Surely. Let's fire this space gun up.
I'm going to make more mines because apparently that's what my character's good at.
That's what you're good at.
So I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this.
Oh, have you got anything you can give me?
We'll see.
Can you give me a blue or a purple, please? You've given me nothing the whole game. This is cooperative. It's supposed to be cooperative. Give me a blue or a
Chris,
purple.
would you like anything?
Stop. That's not good for anything.
Tunnels that require it.
If there's a spare blue going, I mean, I would take it. Yeah.
There's no spare blues. That purple you're not.
Hold on. I double mind. I haven't chosen what to do with them.
Right.
I'm not going to use them.
You can't use that.
What do you mean I can't use
You
that?
can't use that red and purple together. There's nothing you can use it for.
But I could double the red and then use the red.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
We could be quite kind.
Well, I'd quite like to use the blue.
Right, can I use the
double
purple?
the blue and then use both of them on 2 tunnels,
Yes.
or is that not how that works?
No,
No,
because they're in a
no.
network together. No, they have to be used for one
Yeah.
project.
Okay. Well, I'll get 1 tunnel. Do you need a purple?
Yes.
You can have a purple one.
Few. So I'm
Reluctantly.
using that with that one. Good.
All right, and I can't actually double up on anything, which is quite annoying. I've only got the spare red going.
Right. I'm not building anything.
I'm working my way towards spaceship technology, by the way.
Already?
Yeah, I don't know if that was clever or not.
Well, it
Am I
might...
working towards spaceship? No, I'm working towards launch pads. That's what I'm doing.
Okay.
Because I've got one of
Yeah, everybody needs a launch pad.
and I need launch pads for rockets and spaceships.
Yes,
right?
and we
So
probably,
it's probably a good idea.
hopefully, Chris, are you on your way to building a launch pad?
I was going to say I am on my way to building a launch pad. That's the only thing I'm trying to do at the moment.
Right, because that would be quite useful, I think.
It would be quite useful if I could start populating it.
If you could start doing that.
Right.
That's going to be your main benefit to us.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're just dead weight.
I feel the pressure is massive, I must say.
Oh no.
Right. Okay, we ready?
Actually, it's worse than useless because I've given him resources.
Okay. Yes, it is. That's worse than useless. Right.
Right,
Are you
I can
building?
build 2 mines,
I'm
so I'm
building
going to
nothing.
do that. And I'm going to build them around here. I want blues. I don't think it really matters which ones I take because I'm just going to use them to get more mines.
I've reset for the next phase.
Oh gosh.
I'm down to 9. Oh no, I've still got 10 lines because I built a new mine, didn't I? I could do with.
Oh.
You know, if you can donate another one to me,
We'll see.
be useful.
We'll see.
Another blue or purple.
Who knows?
Or
Who
actually,
knows?
anything except red would be useful.
Red is the only thing I have. Okay. Well.
Okay, right. Well, are we ready?
Yes, we're ready. Are we ready?
Yep.
Okay,
Perfect.
we've moved. Now we are mining.
The other option is we could always fortify whatever this is attacking, unless I guess it's just easier for you to attack it, right?
I think
Yeah, it's just. gonna
I
be easier
can
for you to
attack
it.
that easily because I'm going to do that now. So
Okay.
that's the. My space gun is ready to fire.
What am I doing? I'm building more mines.
Right, I have discovered telescope technology. You'll be pleased
Oh,
to hear.
excellent.
So we can see what's going to be here. So now we're not going to have any nasty surprises. But this is 1, 3.
Oh, I've actually got to double up my purple.
No, it's also a blooming mine. I've been so unlucky.
Doubled up.
There's 1, 3.
1 red, 1 blue, 3, and that's the
Yeah.
shape.
And I had to use.
Oh, okay, that's fine. That can
Wait,
go off.
donate-
That's fine.
I could donate a red to you first. It's the only one I'm not using.
Oh right, that's the one I said I didn't need.
Well, that.
Go on, I'll have it because
you
then
could
I can
have
use.
the red.
I'll use that red, and then I'll use that red.
I just have to give it to you before I do my double purple.
Okay, well, you can have it back now.
Okay, wonderful.
Okay.
So we have to accumulate our resources first. I can't, because it'd be just really useful to me right now to be able to spend some of it, then accumulate another amount after building it. But sadly, we have to wait, don't we?
We have to wait. Yes.
Sadly, yeah.
Or I can do Launchpad Technology starting next turn.
Launchpad isn't a technology.
Sorry, the upgrade. Because
you can build a launchpad.
I'm almost ready.
Everyone's going to need a launchpad.
Right. So what should I do with that? Should I just start sending?
You can send. I
resources to
think.
space?
I don't think we can rely on Chris really.
No.
I would absolutely agree. I'm so sorry, guys.
Power on the whole.
With the
Moon
launch
rocks.
pads,
Yeah.
I put a launch pad around one of my bases, and I can send the resources that are on that.
Yes, in that network.
That network. So
Yeah.
I should really put it on a network that works with
Yes,
whatever
you should.
is there.
Exactly.
For example, this one here. If I put a launch pad here,
that would be
in 3
perfect.
turns, I could do that quite
That would be
quickly.
perfect.
And then I could set up for maybe one of the smaller red ones.
So
I could do these two.
So Chris, Alfie's going to try and send moon rocks to this launch pad to this module here.
Yeah.
And I also
green, blue, and purple.
I'll also try the
purple. Okay.
and the purple.
You're thinking of building a launch pad at some point. You might want to avoid those. Mind you, your ability allows you to send it from anywhere, doesn't it? So it's fine.
Right.
Right.
I'm building,
I'm firing my space gun.
I'm building 2 mines. Although this one's going to be rather difficult to see because it's got 4 incoming routes. 4 incoming.
Sorry. Can I just clarify my ability? So launching a set of moon rocks from your moon once per turn per launch pad. So if I have multiple launch pads, I can send multiple chunks.
Yes, you can.
Excellent.
Oh, so the next thing I should be looking at is developing the rocket.
Yes, you need rocket to launch stuff.
Oh gosh, this is going to be
unfortunately.
Well,
I'm going to ignore rocket technology.
I can do that next turn. I can start developing that. That's fine. Okay.
I need mines. Okay, I don't feel like I'm doing very much.
I've got so many mines.
Yeah, I need
I'm
more
rich.
stuff. I need more stuff. Okay, are we done?
Yep.
Okay.
All right, next round we move the asteroid track marker. And then
there we go.
Transport.
Okay.
Very convenient having one of each thing very close proximity.
Oh, I should have got rid of that. I should have broken that down. Oh,
I forget you can break down routes, can't you?
Yeah, you can use. I should have done that. Never mind, it doesn't matter. I'll do that.
So to break down a route, that costs the same as building it, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. And you just erase it because you're going to need different kinds of moon rocks being used together for the different projects.
So now we're going to mine and transport. We've done that. Now use and remove.
Use and remove. Can you give me anything?
I first on launch pad. You might have to wait a second before I know I can actually donate.
I think I'm going to have to fire the space gun up again.
I'm going to need at least another mine. So this and this are all dedicated towards mining. So is this. Because I'm going to need 1 mine here so that I can get the 3 and red for my rocket.
Yeah. Anything except a red I need.
If you have a spare blue, that'd be great.
We're fighting over it now.
I don't actually need more tunnels because I don't actually know where I'd build them. So I can give you, one of you, a blue or a purple.
Okay.
Or a red.
That's fine. Well, if you need it, Chris, because I've had one more recently. I can
that would be handy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah. So what would you like?
I would like sorry, you said a green was available or a blue?
No, you got a blue, a purple, or a red.
A blue would be great.
Okay, well you can have a blue. I'm going to actually produce double here, and then just use one of them here, and then one of them to donate.
Excellent.
Then all I can do is use that for a tunnel. Okay, I'm now going to do some getting rid of networks and things.
And unfortunately, even if I double up on this one, it's not going to matter because I'm going to build this mine this turn. Okay.
Right. Okay, so let's use one of these tunnels to connect this up.
1 mine. And I've got 4
3,
tunnels, so I'm going to go 1.
4, 5. I'm just
Down
building
those.
tunnels to nowhere because I don't have any mines yet.
I'm breaking this one as well, because obviously I don't have resource here.
Okay. I'm now thinking about what's going to happen in the future when I need to have spaceship technology. Right, that's my last one, I think. So I've got lots of tunnels that lead nowhere, but hopefully will help me in the future.
3.
Yeah, I've got a few dead ends as well.
Yeah.
And I can actually just build one here because this does not go to anything.
Okay. Right.
Perfect.
Good. So we're done?
Yeah.
Okay. Next turn, we've got an attack. But I'm going to be able to get rid of this attack this turn.
And
You're
this
going to have
one-
to suffer that
This
one.
one's fine. 'Cause it just goes on these.
Is it fine for Chris as well?
Well, guess we'll find out. Chris,
Hey.
there's an attack coming in at 4. The red one's 4.
Yeah.
Blue -1, and then obviously yellow -3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
that is a funny little triangle, isn't it? It's just
a little.
that's perfect. But I will say I can accommodate this asteroid. I think that's absolutely fine.
That's good. Okay, right. Okay, now I've only got 2 in that network now.
Oh god, it's very complicated putting all these on because I've got lots of networks that are very close.
Yes, that's one of the reasons it's quite useful to pile them up.
Yeah.
Because then you can see what you can use
I
together.
think many
You've got
people have
lots
this
together.
problem. I think it's just because I'm the miner.
Well, you're the miner, yeah.
I've got lots of bases already.
Okay.
Okay, well, I'm already going to start by. Oh, we should move.
I've done that.
You've
Done
moved
that, yeah.
Okay,
It's next turn.
Oh,
Okay, I'm going to get.
I'll removal 5. I've got a launch pad, but I only build that later, right?
Mhm.
That now.
No,
So
you
I'm-
can want it for later.
And I've got first of rocket
And I've got
technology.
a load of useless stuff as usual. Can you give me anything this turn?
I can give you lots.
What do you mean? What do you want? This is a cooperative game.
If you're in a donating mood, I mean.
I didn't rub out my tunnels last
Do you
time.
build a mine as well?
No, I didn't. No, I've just done it.
Well, I don't know what I meant to do here. So I've got a launch pad. I'm going to have rockets built soon. But where should I build the launch pad? Somewhere where I want to. So I want it here.
Actually,
right?
I'm going to keep that until you know. Yes, you should have it there. Build it there.
It will take 3 turns, but we'll still get 1 confirmed. And then I should
Take 3 turns to do what? Rocket technology.
to rocket that stuff away. And I should, in the meantime, work on getting this done so I can build a launch pad here.
You have to get rocket technology before you can send
I'm almost
it.
there. I'm almost.
Okay, so you can build your launch pad now.
Oh, but I'm not. I haven't used all my resources yet.
Okay.
I have to build it in the.
Yeah.
I'm going to use the double this to do this, and then I'm going to build. I have nothing left.
You have nothing.
Nothing.
Oh, that's so disappointing.
That's unfortunate.
Okay.
I was very efficient this turn.
So
Right.
I'm going to build a launch pad. I am going to actually build it, and I'm going to prove my worth to the group finally.
Okay, brilliant.
By next turn, I might even send something to Uranus.
Okay, so what are your plans of sending things? Where
I haven't really. I'm going to be honest. I haven't really thought that through yet. So I can send from anywhere. So I'm just going to. I think I can do a two greys, 2 purples, a green, and a blue at the moment. So maybe one of the larger ones.
Right. Well, I'm aiming for the triple red, purple, and a green, and I'm also aiming for the 3 of each that's in like the middle section.
Now, the triple red. Which can you just point to it for me?
Right. I'm aiming for this one.
Oh,
and
cool.
I'm aiming for this one, and I
Yeah,
think
cool. Okay.
it's just going to be a struggle making sure I have spaceship technology, but because I have so many resources, I don't imagine that's going to be a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Cool.
You could go for this one, but you're gonna end up with space junk.
Yeah, I'm excited to find out how that works.
Yeah. Well, then we should maybe go for this because you're.
Yeah, yeah.
Go for space junk. Okay.
Well,
Yeah, I'm going to go for space junk. Yeah.
You know, who knows? But
Well, space junk can be fun.
it's also dangerous.
It's very dangerous.
Okay. Okay. Oh.
Okay. I'm gonna fly for a space gun.
We've got to build.
I'm gonna get rid of this attack here, Chris.
Excellent. Much appreciated.
Your job controlling the.
Well, that's what I have been doing. Can you not tell?
Good.
Right.
Okay. Do we need to account for that explosion now?
Do we need to what?
To account for the falling asteroid.
Yeah, this is going to happen now. Are you done?
Well, I don't
Sorry.
know. Just now, or I think I'm actually going to wait for that.
Wait for that one. Right. So yes, now we've got the attack from that asteroid that affects you.
Right. Well, these 3 go dark.
Okay.
Which is not that big a deal, I don't think. It's nice that it was a smaller one.
Yep. So you can chuck that away, and we've got a new one here.
Oh, so that's -2 and 4.
That's yes. Now for me, already dark, which means that has no effect at all. That attack.
That one's also fine for me.
Good.
It's just going to hit this top section. I'm not too worried about that.
Not worried about the top section. This one, oh, this looks big.
Oh dear.
-40. That also hits a dark spot for me.
That's extremely bad for me.
Oh.
Right, we'll deal with that then.
That's going to lock at my launch pad.
Well, I mean, you can avoid it. It's just going to be in kind of the middle, and it's going to make.
Sorry, is it here?
No, it's
Oh,
40
sorry.
one, yeah.
So you can just make the shape in between your bases, but it's going to be very inconvenient, right?
That is going to be inconvenient. Oh no, I can just about accommodate that.
Well, let's see what the third attack is, and then we'll decide which one I might get rid of. Because I also need to start thinking about launch pads.
Okay. Well, this one's at 1 -4. That one hits one of my bases, so I'd really rather not have that happen.
Okay. 1
What? 1
-4. Yeah. No, it's that one.
Oh yeah, I just didn't see it yet.
Oh, okay. That one.
Yeah, no, that's it's going to hit a
that's
root.
All right. Yeah, but you've got
around.
loads of things.
What about you, Chris? Is 1 -4? 1 red -4 blue.
That's not very good for me, but
that's your mine, isn't it? Your purple mine.
That's going to hit
3.
Oh, sorry, it is, yes. Yeah, sorry.
Your purple mine. Okay, we'll get rid of that one.
We'll get rid of that one. That one's inconvenient.
Yeah.
Just saying. I need to help you both, obviously, my neighbouring planet, but I'm not accomplishing very much else.
Right.
Because I'm not getting anything from you.
Well, the main thing you need to do is to work for the spaceship, right?
I know, but I'm so slow building mines.
Okay. Well,
I need resources.
Well, we'll see.
Right. Okay. So.
Can I ask Ellie, is this conversation an intentional part of the design? Because I think it's really good. I think.
Well, this is what happens when we play games. I don't know what it's like in other people's houses. This is actually polite for co-ops for us. Only because we've been filmed, I'm sure. Wouldn't be so polite normally. Alfie's not a fan of co-ops, so he normally just plays to win, even in a co-op.
Yes.
Personal win.
I like the personal winning cards as well. It means that I can keep the upper hand in some way.
Secret upper hand. Okay, right. So now we can use these resources now.
Is it worth me to develop a second launch pad? I think it is. I can handle. Yeah, I can handle it. It's fine. It's no big deal.
I said I was going to do that for you, didn't I?
Do what? Yes.
Which, I mean, I can do it this turn, but I'm not doing anything else.
All right. Well, maybe you should not do that just now. Maybe you should start by working towards other things, because we've got a couple of turns. Because if you could do it in one turn, there's no reason to do it right now.
All right. Okay. So I think I need more mines. So I'm going to do those 2 for mines, and that.
So if I develop rocket now, does that mean I can immediately now send some of the things if I already have a launch pad?
If you've got rocket technology,
I've just developed it now,
and you've got a launch pad, and you haven't used the things in that network, then you can send those to Uranus.
All right.
Right. Power it up.
I don't know.
3, 2.
I don't know. There are now resources there. In 3 turns, we'll have one of them.
Good. So we each need our own completed habitation module to send our little moon race to. Okay. Have you got anything for me?
I've got a blue for you.
Oh, is that all?
I can.
So if I want to send some stuff to Uranus,
Yes.
can I just I'm safe to launch a partial amount for a space station, aren't I?
You are. Can I just check? Can you just read out your special ability? Because I don't want to admit this, but I have I changed the special ability for that player, and I can't remember if you're allowed now to shoot from any network on your moon.
Mm-hmm. So it's this on this one. It says launch any set of moon rocks from your moon once per turn per launch pad.
Yeah, so you can only launch it if it's connected to the launch pad. Chris.
Okay, that's absolutely fine. That's absolutely fine. I'll use it for something else. I'll use it for something else. There we go.
Sorry, you'll have to use it for a mine or something.
Yeah.
You can give it blue.
I could give you anything, but we'll have to backtrack a bit because I could have doubled up on another one of my mines theoretically.
Okay.
And then given you a resource before.
It's all right. Give me the blue. Give me the blue.
You want the blue?
Yeah,
okay. Well, I'll double up on it so I can actually use one.
Well, actually, no. Give me a purple if you can.
Okay. Well, then you can have a purple, and I'll just use this blue myself.
Okay.
Because I had a spare purple, I could have doubled it up.
Okay.
And then given you that before.
Good. I've used everything. That's good. So next turn, I ought to be able to build 2 mines, which is really exciting. It'll be the most I feel like I've achieved all game. Okay, carrying on. Yes?
All right, yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Build it. I haven't used stuff yet.
Oh,
I haven't built things.
Right. Okay, sorry.
Have you built things yet?
I'm not building.
Oh, okay, that's why. I was just confused. Okay, well, I'm building 2 mines and 2 tunnels.
Okay.
I'm going to build 2 red ones. Oh, I need more tunnels. No. Oh, this is bad. It's fine. It's just gonna make me fall behind slightly. 1, 2. Okay.
So I'm going to need another black.
Because what I really want to do is destroy this one, because then I can send all of this in one go.
Yeah, without getting space junk.
Yeah. Well, I need to build a launch pad first, actually, so it should be fine.
Okay, fine. All right.
Yeah.
Ready?
I've just changed my mind. Hold on. There we go. There we go. That mine's going a slightly different route because I just remembered where the asteroid's going to land.
Okay. Actually, let's build.
I find it quite helpful to mark it to show where the asteroid's going to land.
It'll be fine. Well,
that's a good idea, actually.
That was from a previous term, which got gone. Okay, ready?
Actually, yeah. Instead of building this one,
you changed your mind
I'm just
again.
going to destroy this one instead.
Okay.
So I'm just going to leave it like that. So I've got different.
You've got 3 different.
One big one.
Okay, fine. Ready?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Next turn then.
Okay. So I think I might be able to spare any one resource. Obviously, I can only give you one resource, but
any one.
I think so. Yes, any one.
Okay. I just need to work out. So I'm not going to fire that away now because I'm going to do it next turn, right?
Yeah, you can do it next turn. That's fine. We're not under any time pressure in that sense. Not yet, anyways.
So in that case, actually, I think I might use them for. I don't need anything this turn.
You don't need anything? Okay.
No.
Well, Chris, you can have anything you want. It's Christmas.
I would thank you. Oh, thank you very much. I would love another blue one. That'd be great.
I have a blue one. That's absolutely fine. I'll produce a blue one for you.
Fabulous.
And I'm going to send it your way. And then I'm going to use these 3.
That's very good.
Send it to Uranus. Again, sound effects not included. All right.
Brilliant. Okay, now I'm excited because I've got 2 mines and 7 tunnels, and I ought to be able to really get moving.
So I'm essentially sorted for 2 moon bases. Now I'd like to be starting developing spaceship for my people. But should I send a 3rd set out, or Chris? Can you manage?
Chris is on it.
I'm on it. Next turn, I should be able to fill up one of these. Yes, I should be able to fill up one of these.
So instead, I should start working on spaceship.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Spaceship technology. And I should also think about maybe just preemptively doing space gun stuff, because I'm actually going to fill it up really quickly.
2, 3.
Yeah.
So I need another red on its own.
So
Two.
I should
So those are my
do...
9. Then 7. I'm going to see if I can get all of these together. I think I might be able to start working towards spaceship. Oh no, I can't because I've got to fire my space gun another time.
I'll produce an extra one here as well.
I should have taken that one.
And then...
Right.
Have I already produced the next one? I have. I
1,
can't produce another
2,
extra one.
3.
Use this for tunnels.
4,
I need one
5.
more. And there's another one with these 2.
Oh dear.
I'm just short of some resources I'd really like to have, but I think we can manage.
6. Okay.
Okay. A lot of unspent resources for me that time. Right.
Okay. How are you doing, Chris?
I'm doing okay. I think I'm ready to. I can complete one base, and that there will be one leftover bit of space junk.
Next turn, yeah?
Next turn. Yep.
Okay. Let's move on then. This is the next turn.
Oh, build it. You keep forgetting you guys have jumped ahead. I've just got to build an activate.
Oh, right. Sorry. You haven't built.
I've just got to do 2 little things. I already know what I'm doing.
I did my building already.
I build a space pad there, and then I've just got to build one more route. And all I'm going to start doing now is developing the spaceship for my people. I'm going to put one.
Okay. Right, now we're moving ahead. So we've got an attack next turn.
Mm-hmm.
I think we might be okay in this game, you know.
I think we've done relatively well, actually. I think a couple of these asteroids have been rather nice to us, although the space junk might be...
You sure it's not me being nice to you, shooting away all of these things?
I mean, it could be that.
Right, okay. Now I've got all of these in one network.
Going back to the supply. Oh, it's because I'm sending them off. Of course.
Yes, it's because you're sending them
No,
off.
that's not a base.
Those are all together.
All right, I'm sending off and I'm finishing 2 different areas.
Wow.
Wow, that's brilliant.
This one also all in one go.
Amazing. That's amazing. Well done. Anyone would have thought you had the launcher power there.
Yeah, well.
You've got 2.
I feel redundant. Cool. Can I launch some things?
Yeah.
How are we going to do this? Shall I describe to you what I'm launching?
Yes. Tell us what are you launching?
So I'm launching towards the stripy, snaky, zeddy one. Yes, I guess that's what I'd call it. First of all, I'm going to launch from here. I'm going to launch 2 reds, which is quite simple.
Okay.
And then I'm going to launch from this other set over here, these are all jumbled together. This is a huge network.
Yeah.
I'm going to launch 2 blues.
Yep.
2 greys.
2 greys. Yeah.
Yeah. 3 purples.
Yeah.
And 3 greens.
Oh, 3 greens. Okay, so Alfie's doing a sharp intake of breath. Okay, so we've got. Oh my gosh, we've got 3 completed modules.
Yeah, we're ready.
Oh.
Yeah, I haven't. And I haven't got a launch pad, everybody.
God.
So look, we've got some space junk. So we need to turn over. So if you have a module and extra stuff, it can't be split over a second module. It just becomes space junk. So we turn over a space junk card. Resource is secured before it can become space junk. Woohoo! It can be used in other modules. That was a nice space junk card.
So there's a mix of good and bad in the space junk deck.
Yeah, some of them are really catastrophic.
Now, obviously,
we
we're not
won't
going to
need
send
any more.
anything else. So
we won't need any more, so we can have a look. So you could have damage on neighboring moon, and then you have to flip a card for impact and magnitude and just take damage. So it could be an immediate attack on your volcano or something catastrophic.
So, I'm currently doing the Mayan transport, of course. Sorry, the use and remove.
Yes.
Because you're going to need to start doing spaceship, I'm going to finish developing weaponry so that maybe I can fire the space gun. Would that be a good idea?
Okay. But you can't. I mean, are you going to get
just
to
going
it?
to finish.
You've got everything together in one resource, in one network, haven't you?
Well, no, these are in a different one. this is all one network,
Yeah.
right? So I can.
Well, I've done everything I did last turn was due to the fact that I was going to have to fire the space gun again.
Yeah, that's fine.
Because I could have
I
joined
can't
these
fire it
two and
now.
started to get my
I
spaceship.
can't fire it now.
Well,
I'm just wondering if.
Let me do it because
Okay.
otherwise it's.
I'm just wondering for 4 and 5. Oh God, we're very close.
Yes, we're close, but I think we're okay. Right,
Yes.
so
How many turns do we have left?
we've got 1,
4
2, 3,
maximum.
4.
Maximum.
Cool.
And then those, I have to use them together.
Oh
But
God.
I've got one of each.
I can only build 2 rows.
So that can go
2 tunnels.
towards my launch pad. Oh, good. We're good. Okay.
Okay, I'm done.
I'm done too.
Cool.
I'm going to keep them on the board because there's so many of them.
Yeah, I have to keep acquiring more, but I don't think that should be an issue anymore.
Right. Are you done on that turn?
I think so.
I'm firing my space gun.
Oh, good.
It's that one, yeah?
I'm building tunnels. Yes. I've got to build some tunnels. So I'm going to need 3 of these. So I'm going to very nicely connect this up. I need blues. I don't have 3 blues. 2 purples. Reds and greys. Oh God, I need more roads.
You're going to lose that green mine now, Chris. You know that, don't you?
This one here.
Yeah.
This one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think you can place it anywhere that you can't.
What?
It's all right. You carry on.
You can go here.
Right.
It's just perfectly fit.
Oh, does it? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Of course it does. Yeah. Oh, you can. Yeah.
Sorry, I've got to build. I need to build these resources. I just don't have the means. The means. Oh, I can do this. I can do this. This is good. Okay.
Okay. Ready?
Yeah. I've got to fill my area back up again.
Okay.
Has everyone
Done.
done that?
We've got an attack.
I hope this one was. I was fine. I wasn't.
This one was right at the top. Yeah, minus
right
2, 4. And that hits a black area for me. So it's nothing. And this also does. So you're going to take the impact here now. In that little space, I think, around all of your.
So mine.
Sorry, can you just remind me of the impact point?
Yeah, minus 4, 0. Is that green one there?
That one there. This is the impact point. Lovely. And it's a.
So that way. No. Oh no.
Yes, it is. Yes, if we do yes, exactly that shape. Like this, basically. There we go.
It's like a yes. Right. You done it?
Yeah, I've done mine.
Brilliant.
Reveal the next attack ones.
Oh gosh.
Please be nice.
Okay. Minus 4, 3.
Ooh, that's a good one. So minus 4.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
I'm fine with that.
Okay.
That's not so good.
No,
minus.
You don't have to do that.
Oh, sorry. I was looking down. Sorry.
0, 4, minus 4. The top left.
0, 4.
Yeah, that's fine for me. And it's just a long line, so that should be
Oh,
fine.
that's cool. That's wasteland up there. No one lives up there.
And then we've got 3 minus 1, which is
It's just here,
not good for me.
I believe.
3 minus 1. Okay, well, we'll see what happens. 3
No,
minus
sorry, I built
1.
my 2 tunnels already. I should erase that. Okay, so now all of this is one massive network of stuff. All of it. But I'm one away because I can produce double.
Oh no! I meant to
there's one
use
here.
that tunnel. Sorry, I meant to use that tunnel on the last turn. I forgot.
I'm starting Spaceship Technology.
Yes, me too.
I've done it once because I can produce double on one of my red ones. And I can produce double on this grey one here, which means that I've got the last 2 I need. So I would take them all off,
I'm not going
but
to.
I'm just going to put them back on, so I'm just going to leave them there.
Do you have a spare blue or actually a spare blue?
I do not have a spare blue.
You can
That's
double
the
produce.
One. No, I had to double produce on the grey and the
Oh
red.
yeah, it's the only thing it hasn't got.
That's absolutely fine. We'll work it out. Do
you need anything else?
I can give you literally any other colour.
Oh, actually, a green.
You can have a green.
Oh yeah, let's have a green. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Lovely.
What am I meant to be doing?
Okay.
I can develop weaponry. So I feel like I should do that. And then I can start thinking about maybe prepping my own space gun if necessary. Because
Sure.
you need to focus on the.
Well, I've got one spaceship, so and
Yeah.
I've got one. I'm actually pretty close, seeing as the modules are completed.
Okay,
Right.
well, I can leave next turn.
Oh, right. Well, don't leave. We might need your resources.
But I could.
So I just to let you know, I've got one tick in weaponry as well.
Okay.
Just because that I wasn't able to use
How
everything I
close
need.
to spaceship technology are you?
Yeah, that's the main focus.
Next turn, once I've built the things I'm about to build, I can do spaceship technology.
So you'll have it all in one network.
It'll all be in one network. I'll just
Okay.
do two ticks of that, and that will take us to one turn away. I think.
Okay. Oh, we might win. We might win on the last turn or the turn before. Okay,
yes,
fine.
perfect. Very dramatic.
That's how disastrous the 5th one is as well.
Well, let's see what
Depends.
happens. Let's see. Right.
Okay, well, I
Ready?
could use these. I could.
Now we do this, right?
Use this on the mine, I guess.
Oh, you're still on the previous turn.
Sorry, I have nothing else to do with it, so I was like, might as well do that. Okay, done.
Right. Next turn. No attack this turn. This is the last turn with no attack.
I produce another green one.
Okay. I'm using those for my spaceship.
I'm using this for my spaceship technology.
So all of this pile for the spaceship. Now I've got spaceship technology.
So do I.
I haven't got
Excellent.
the launch pad yet.
Oh. Well, I can leave, so can I do that?
Is that an option? Is that an optional rule?
Yes,
How about?
option.
How
And the
about that?
reason you might want to do that is if you're about to not be able to leave. Like if you're going to get a big attack on your launch pad, you might want to leave immediately.
Or if your volcano is like erupting and just destroying everything in its path.
Yes, and so
You
once you're on the planet, you're safe. But
you can't assist anyone.
you can't help anyone.
Love it.
So and we might need
anyone-
his mine.
Anyone need
Resources.
a non-blue resource?
Not this turn.
If you're chucking one away because of your power anyway,
Yeah.
I'll take another green.
Well, I think the only reason I'm really on this planet still is just to give you guys resources because I can't really.
In truth, I don't really need it. But it's just to make a bypass to avoid a bit of gridlock that happens in one of the town centres of the mining towns. So that'd be all it's for.
Okay, you're all in one network now, aren't you?
I am. I've got one tick in my spaceship. Done. I'm going to leave everything where it is because otherwise I have to put it all back on in a minute. So.
What I had was that I've developed so much that actually it would take me a whole turn off to build a tunnel to then disconnect everything.
Yeah.
So really, I'm only here just to supply you with resources.
Yeah. I will take that if that's possible.
Another attack now. So we're on the penultimate possible turn, but I think we might escape this turn. So we've got to take the attack.
Yes. Well, this one is going to go on this.
Oh no,
so
I forgot
nothing's gonna
about
happen.
that.
Please tell me that doesn't hit your spaceship.
I don't have a launch pad yet. I've already got spaceship technology. It's fine.
Okay, but does that hit your ability
No,
to make spaceship technology?
I've made spaceship technology.
Sorry, a launch pad.
No, it doesn't. I don't think. Maybe.
No, because you've got the
One,
blue and the red
two.
here.
Yes, it's
Yeah,
fine.
it's
Blue,
fine.
red, green, purple, grey. We're all right.
Yeah,
We're all right. I forgot
So where
about
is that one landing?
the 4.
that's 3 minus 1.
3 minus 1.
You've got to hit your.
That's not very good at all. That's hit one of my mines.
Yeah, me too.
That could be detrimental to your escape.
It might be. Let's find out.
Make your resource. Don't forget.
If you could again, Governor, loan me a penny. That'd be great.
All right.
And then the other one is minus 4, 3. So I've got an attack over here as well. So I'm losing. Have you done your attack?
Mine.
This one?
Oh, I don't know if I've done. I haven't done that one yet. No.
I thought it
Minus
was 3.
4,
Minus
3,
4,
1.
3.
It just needs 2. That's fine.
Oh, my border's a bit messy now. Okay. Right, so now
I'm quite well off.
not all of these are in the same place. Now, look, we've got to get rid of these.
Yeah, no attacks incoming.
New attacks, but I'm not sure. Can you leave this turn, Chris, or not?
I can if I can
Steal a
borrow one red resource.
That's fine. You can
Okay,
borrow one.
so-
So I think we're gonna get away with it.
Can leave this
So
turn.
we don't even need to worry about
So
that.
we don't need to worry about the attacks, I don't think, but we might as
Let's
well.
find out what we were gonna have. Oh, it's a baby attack.
Well, all three were easy.
All
Would have
three
been
were
fine.
easy.
So now we go
Okay.
to mine and transport.
Yes, I just need to.
I'm going to donate you a red before I forget.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Boom. I've got a spaceship. I've got a launch pad.
Wonderful. You know what? I
Oh.
might as well use these to put something on my space gun, just because.
So those are all in one network, so they can be used for my launch pad. Phew.
Use all of those just for my space gun, which I can't even buy, but it's fine.
Oh, I've managed to rob off my mines. And I make a launch pad. Let's do it right next to the volcano.
Ooh, risky. All right.
That's it! We can go, right?
I think
We've all
so.
got technology.
There are 3 bases on
There
Uranus.
are 3 bases on Uranus. We've all got launch pads. We can
I've
go.
got 2 launch pads.
You're very superior with your launch pads. Ready?
Double launch pads.
The imps are flying.
Well, actually, I own both of these, so you're going to have to pay me rent.
Right, which one can I go on? That one? Right, you're flying in from across.
Thank you
the
very much.
north. There you go.
Beautiful, beautiful.
We made it. We won.
Yeah. It's very good. It's very dramatic. And that's us leaving with the fireball behind us.
That's us
isn't it?
leaving the fireball. Then next turn, the moons all explode anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there we are.
Perfect.
That's Uranus. That's
Great.
Uranus.
That's great. Okay, I'm going to quickly flip back to my other camera. Hi.
I can see you now.
Hi. Yes. Hopefully that wasn't too disconcerting. Just seeing occasional hands moving about. But this is the times we live in, sadly. Yeah, that's really good. That's so so as I said before, I played it solo, and you obviously can see how the destructive element becomes really, really interesting like that. But watching the way that everyone's roles come out really quickly is really good. I must say, I felt so bad not getting my launch pads together early enough. As I think.
Because we used our combined powers. So what we did there was we played with the recommended characters for your first game.
Yeah.
So there are 3. Do you want to just pass me those other
I'll pass.
boards? So there are 3 different other characters, and they are, there may be the ones that we have work really well together to try and manage to escape. If you want to give yourself a bit more of a challenge, you might use the defenders, which are really good at fortifying things from attack, but they're not otherwise overly helpful. They can fortify things for other people, so they don't stop the attack happening, but they can fortify mines. The learners who can learn all the technologies more quickly and can develop technologies for other players. So that's very helpful.
That sounds really good.
Yeah, if you want, if you can't, there's no way you can get a spaceship, you just haven't got the resources, then the Galapagos can learn for you. And the Croviots from Krovos are the builders, and they can build more quickly, and actually, it's a shorter track for the mines.
Oh, interesting.
And they can build mines for neighboring moons, so they can say, right, I'm building you a mine this turn. So this is quite powerful as well.
It's quite useful.
Yeah, it's quite useful, but it is a very different flavor, the different combinations that you play with. And because when you're playing, it scales quite well, because when you're playing with 6, you're only really interested in what your neighbors can do and how what you can do for your neighbors. So each person around the table has a slightly different experience, because there might be somebody who's a defender, but they're on the other side of the table from me, and I'm not going to benefit from that.
It's really interesting when you have things like, obviously this game we had the shooters, so maybe fortifying bases wasn't great for us, but if you were in a 6-player game, you'd need your neighbors to really help you with fortifying and shooting things down for you, because otherwise you're in a really tough situation.
Yeah. So yeah, it works. It's a different experience each time you play, I think.
Yeah, I think that's great. So one of my favorite games to get a large group of people together for is Dune, which is also about being on an alien planet, and that's very much like a very similar thing of having everyone having their own specialism to such a degree that how you interact has really changed. Obviously, in that it can be just brutal. It's not particularly cooperative in the desert, but yeah, so I really like this. I think it's great. So when's it? Is it out now?
It's coming to Kickstarter on the 2nd of March. So it'll be running on Kickstarter for most of March.
Yeah.
And then what I tend to do with the Kickstarters is get everything's ready, basically. Not printed. I mean, I've got just the preview copies printed, but everything's ready to go to the printer. So all the artwork is how it will be, and it will be fulfilled July. So it's not a big waiting around. It's not like months and months or years at all. So
that's great.
Yeah.
And do we know how much it is yet?
Yes, it's £35.
Lovely. That's quite good. I'm always up for paying cash for dry erase markers because I don't know where else you'd get them other than in board games. So
you need them, and well, if it was just the dry erase markers, that'd be quite expensive. Lovely wooden things, and you get your imps, which are only there for the flight at the end. But it's nice for you to have a little imp on your, representing.
I don't know if I can see that there, but they're beautiful custom things, aren't they?
They are. They're cute.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's great. And then
a requirement of all the Dark Imp games,
of course. And so, are you going to retail afterwards as well? Are you going to be selling direct as well? So that's great.
Yeah, selling from the Dark Imp website as well.
Lovely.
Afterwards. Yep.
Beautiful. Right. Well, thank you very much for playing.
Thanks for playing with us. It's been brilliant.
Yeah, it's been great. Thank you very much. And I just feel really bad about the launchpad situation.
My backup carrying.
That's it.
All right. Thanks very much.
Lovely. Thank you very much. Bye.